And how we doing, everybody? Welcome, my Spurs Up guy. What's up, buddy? How are you today? Uh, Gamecocks taking on number 2 Oklahoma for the national championship for the third season in a row. And apologize for the delay. Apologize for the delay the last few days. Get into it. Not gonna mess around wearing all black, doing our thing. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hope everybody's doing all right. Plan to play this one and finish off the off season, and then I think maybe later tonight or tomorrow we may play some more Madden. I'm gonna kind of mix in our South Carolina dynasty and my Green Bay franchise. I may actually start it over. I don't know yet. We'll see. Who is this streaming South Carolina football? What's up, Blake? All right. Oh wow. So number 1 versus number 2 offense. Looks like both of us are top 10 defense. You see the numbers from Luke Doty got robbed from the Heisman. Kevin Harris, big year. The best player is a kicker. All right, let's get into it.
Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese
Let's do
Davis,
it all black.
When
we in the Superdome?
NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Guess we're in the Superdome. Packers gonna run that 2 quarterback formation. You'll never know. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what we'll do.
In recent years, teams like Alabama,
May put Rodgers out at receiver so he can throw it to himself. Because apparently we don't like drafting receivers. We don't like getting him help. Figured he can just throw it to himself and hand it to himself. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Y'all got Jalen Hurts. That's right. Yeah. In the second round. I don't understand that. We're sitting there talking about what our teams needed. At least y'all drafted a wide receiver, though. But yeah, we both draft quarterbacks early. If you stream more than once a day, it won't give us a notification. That's dumb. Huh. Maybe what I'll have to do is plug it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. We'll make it work. Oh no, I'll figure something out. Figure something out with Madden. I'll have to just unplug the capture card, plug it into the Xbox One. I don't know. I'll set it up probably tomorrow or something. We'll figure it out. All right. Let's get into it. Because I want to give you guys both. Kind of alternate each one, but I'm thinking about restarting it to get the I had an up-to-date roster, but I kind of want to make it a little bit more up-to-date because I think they added like all 7 rounds. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, not with this, dude. I had a few open guys, and then I pulled it back, and I wasn't sure to throw it to. Yeah, like I said, we'll figure something out. Definitely wanted Jefferson, but Rager. Hey, Rager is a speed guy, man. Get on. Jeez Louise. Rager is your slot guy. Definitely. I don't know what the heck you go do with Hurts. And of course the Vikings. Of course the Vikings took Jefferson. Did I turn the game volume up? Or am I just that much louder? Got him. I picked Kenyon down the sideline, baby. Oh, you got a muscle.
You can chalk that one up to the hundreds of passes the quarterback has thrown to this receiver in practice. These guys know could see it in the way he threw that pass.
Let's go pound. Yeah, as much as I throw a pick. Hey, I didn't throw a pick last night. It was close, but we didn't throw one. Oh, wow. Wow, that looked like one of ours. Let's go. Ran right past him. Yeah, I don't know how he got called either. Look, that guy ran right past Harris. Let's go. That's the start we needed. Hold on. Is the game not... I'm going to turn the game volume up just a hair. All right. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. All right.
So let's see what the offense can do.
Yeah, where is Ryan at? He was just with... Thought you said you unfollowed. All right, get on him. Okay. Makes sense. Prediction for the season? I say 6-6, 7-5.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
I say 6-6, 7-5.
10 yards to go. Ball on the 25-yard
I think they'll start 3-0.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. Tackle at the 31.
Will Muschamp survive?
Gain of 6 on the play.
If they go 7-5, he survives. If they go 6-6 and get obliterated against Clemson, Georgia, loses to A&M, loses to Kentucky, doesn't even look mildly competitive. His only wins are against Coastal, ECU, Missouri, Vandy, Wofford, and slips up and beats Tennessee. And then goes to a bowl and doesn't even show up again. I don't know.
Amos is the deep man awaiting the return.
I don't know. He can't lose to A&M a 7th straight. Well, I mean, it's not. He lost 7 straight, but we can't lose to A&M. Okay, I thought I was going to get that cut back the other way. He can't lose to go back to losing to Kentucky. You can't lose to Tennessee at home. He needs to either beat A&M or Georgia. He needs to beat one of them. He needs to be semi-competitive in the Clemson game. I don't think anybody's expecting us to beat them. Not there. But, oh my. We got to be competitive. Go to LSU. Don't get blown out. Don't get blown out at Florida. Show improvement, especially on the offensive side of the ball. He'll survive. But you don't do those things, I don't know how you make a case for him to come back.
It's 2nd down. South Carolina is up a score.
You like the NCAA basketball. What, the... Oh, he ran right past him. What, the 2K?
On the 36-yard line. South Carolina's got a guy behind center that can really do it all, Herbie. I mean, he's a dual threat. He can hurt you with his feet, his arm. With this guy,
You talking about what he's doing with 2K? I have 2K19. Actually, I could play 20. It's on Game Pass. You about to take an exam? Well, good luck, buddy. Good luck on it. Hope you do well. I'm gonna get obliterated. I should have checked out of that. That was bad. That was a bad series. That was just bad. I got off. I got off on my game there after the first play. Yeah, well, maybe I ought to do it. Mix in some Madden, some 2K. I have to see how to do that mod. I'm gonna admit I'm not that good at that
To
game.
maybe the 40-yard line.
So I don't pretend that I'm any good at it. So you're gonna have to give me
You never like
you're
to
gonna
have
have
to
to
play
give
from
me
behind,
a
but
break.
a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play.
We were telling him how to play. What, today?
Caught with room to work. He's at
Wow,
midfield.
come on, how did he break
Around
that tackle?
the 44-yard line.
He just sucks at 2K. Hey, I can't say anything. I guarantee I'd be terrible. I don't play them. I only got 19 because it was $3. But I have Xbox Game Pass and it's free on it. Oh crap! I just got destroyed on that Mr. X.
Taken down at about
He
the
said he
31.
downloaded it. You
And
could
now he's
pick
up
what
over
teams you
1,000
want.
yards on
Okay.
the ground for the year.
I'll look into it.
continue to be amazed by this back's
I'll look
vision.
into it.
There are not that many who are better at finding a hole in
I know I'm not going to be playing on no superstar difficulty. I can promise you that. I play on all Madden and Heisman on these games. I can handle that, but I'm not getting destroyed.
That makes it second and 10.
But yeah, that's something I may look into.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 31.
He didn't know how to pick and roll. Okay, that's kind of bad. You can call plays on that game, like you can call isolation, pick and roll, post up, stuff like that. I remember that. That stuff's where you can set up your offense. You can press, you can go zone, man. I mean, I'm gonna stop before I say something. Oh! Oh! Well, so you can pick the teams. I notice he's got like a ton of Big Ten teams on there. Big Ten, Pac-12. Like I know we played, he played, was it Washington? I saw one he played Washington. He played Ohio State. Yes! Look at that! Get on! Who's that, Pickens? I was kind of curious. If you could pick the teams, yeah, I'd pick more SEC, ACC, right? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'd still have Duke, North Carolina. I mean, but I'd have more SEC teams in it. I mean, it'd still have some ACC teams. Get on him! Oh my, that's what happens when we don't get on him. Yeah. Oh man, that's bad. That's what I get for trusting the pass rush. But I'll download the game when I get off of here after we. And that's what happens when I blitz. Same guy. I'll look into it. I'll download the game tonight, and I'll see about. I'll download it when I get off of here, and we'll eat some dinner, and then I'll give it a look-see and see what I can do. Y'all gonna have to give me a pass probably the first few games, because I'm just going to guarantee I'm going to be bad. I know how to drive to the basket. Like, I mean, I know in 19 it was pretty easy to drive to the basket. Clear everybody out and just drive. I'm not going to pretend like I'm good at it. I'm a lot better at the football games than I am that. But, I mean, that's something we could add to the stream. Sure. That'd be fun.
This is a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over.
Got to have Duke and North Carolina. Yeah, they're fun. They are definitely fun to beat. You are right about that. All right, I need him to stay in and block.
He's going to try and scramble.
There we go. I didn't want to throw it to him when he was coming across, so he'd step out of bounds again. All right. Kenyon again.
It's first and 10.
Play a few offline, yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea. Probably at least get my feet wet. This is not the play I wanted. It could be, though. See that single coverage? Got him, boys. Play that single coverage like that. Wish he was just a little bit faster. He gets off the line. That was not the play I wanted. But I was trying to call something else, but I will take that when I saw that single out there. Oh, I wanted to juke. Oh man. Nah, Ohio State. Ah, that's a tough break. Lost to Bama. 28-9. Let's go, Bama. Actually, I really don't want to go 5 wide, but I'm okay with this. But you cannot, I repeat, cannot be worse. Did he win today or he lost? I like the baseball thing he's doing. I really thought about doing it, but I don't really have access to my PS4 right now because the wife has Final Fantasy VII Remake, and she has, yeah, she's commandeered the PS4 until further notice. Let's go. Pick and roll. Yeah, I mean that's kind of my thing. It's like I remember there were like hotkeys and quick commands you could do to like set up a pick and roll. Have the guy immediately come set a pick for you, and you can call plays, set up post, set up ISO plays. There we go. Yes.
Maybe after a nice run like that, you try to go up.
Yeah, because me and Ryan coached. He blew us. He didn't. I'm sorry. He didn't get fired up again.
First down. Big opportunity to score here inside the 5. It's first down and goal.
Oh, I should check out of this. Yeah, I should have checked out of it. Man, I should have just ran right up the gut. I figured they were gonna take the middle.
That's exactly why they were able to stop him for a loss.
Now they'll take the middle, right? Yep. No, they didn't. Still with a 3-man front. Just run it right at him. Run it right at him, baby. There's your man, Ryan. Kevin Harris. I think Kevin Harris is a good fit for what Mike Bobo wants to do. All like joking aside and you know what we say and think about Will Muschamp and the football team. I think Kevin Harris is going to be a good one, guys. He's not going to have 20 touchdowns like he has on this. Let's just be fair, but I think that he's a perfect fit and a good complement to what Mike Bobo wants to run. So, because if they're committed to running the ball, 2 backs, more backs the merrier. I feel like a sandstorm's not loud enough. Oh crap! I got him. Yeah, I'll download it. I'll play it tonight. Shouldn't take that long to download, and I'll look into the rosters and I'll get accustomed to playing the game. I may edit some of those rosters because what I noticed, they made South Carolina really bad on that game, or at least the one that he downloaded. They're bad. Not that we're great, but should be a little bit better, right?
3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 28.
Do basketball and football. The baseball is way too aggravating. He paid to get that. I looked into it. I looked into that. There was a guy that made all those emblems and I can't even talk. That made all the emblems and jerseys and stuff like that. You had to pay to download those and then create the jerseys, basically.
Waiting the return. They get this one off, and it's a beauty.
Okay.
The 27-yard line.
What quarter did he blow in? He blew a 17-point lead in the second quarter. Huh. Dang it, I keep calling the wrong play. Sorry, guys. Going back and forth, that's the one thing I don't want to do with the Madden and playing this is I'm going to get confused about certain stuff because I'm used to where plays are. I thought Lloyd was going to block for me. That's the end of the first quarter. Cockadoodles 14, Sooners 7. Big play of the first quarter, that pass right there to Kenyon. Well, we suck, so... Hey, does anybody think that A.J. Lawson is going to stay? Or do you think he's going to... Well, he put his name into the draft, but he hasn't signed with an agent. Does anybody think he's going to stay and keep in the draft, or do you think he's going to go ahead and just go pro? Give me the spin. I wanted that catch and a spin. We'll go underneath the Wyman.
From their own 32-yard line. Third down.
I think they're going to blitz these linebackers. Yep. There we go. Clear them out. That's what I wanted. Ryan, one thing before you do go, if you're still here, give me one person you want me to create because we're going to do the off-season today. Give me one that you want to see in there. Hopefully we get Norwood. Wish Wanham had got that block earlier.
First down, 10 to go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree with you guys. Like, Lawson, he's got to stay. He was so inconsistent this year. You waited and waited and waited for him to take. I should have stayed. I should have went right. You kept waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for him to take over games and be like, when is the A.J. Lawson going to show up if he's going to be like a first-round pick? And he rarely ever did. Like, Couisnard had a really good year, kind of tailed off a little bit, but Kuz had a good year. I don't think anybody complained about Mike Kotsar. I'm not shocked that Jair Bolden's left. I'm not really shocked there.
From the 31-yard line, it's first down.
Mike Davis. Okay. All right, Ryan, take it easy, buddy. Good luck on your exam. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Kept it himself and picked up a good-looking first
Jonathan
down.
Taylor. Well, it's Jonathan Taylor.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
I don't think Green Bay has ever drafted
South Carolina
a Wisconsin player. No, I take that back. They drafted Jared Aberdarish years ago, and yeah, that really worked out. They never draft any of the Wisconsin linemen, never draft any of their running backs, and they never draft any of their defensive ends. Hannibal's very good on defense. Yeah, I think Hannibal's going to be a good one. Don't understand why he didn't play more.
He gets out to about the 9-yard line.
John Abraham, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with Abraham. I know we probably do Clowney eventually, but I'm okay with doing John Abraham. Abraham's a beast. There we go. Give it to him. Okay, that was a little harder than I thought, but we'll take it. Hey, you know, Oklahoma scored a touchdown. They didn't score a touchdown last time. Beat them, what, 44-9 last year? Let's go. That was just pound and pound right there. 21-7, guys.
And he hits the PAT. A nice 10-play, 74-yard drive.
Why did it not play Sandstorm?
You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. He's to the 40, pulls it in, and that's a first down.
Besides going deep on the fade, the slant route is probably the most commonly run route against man coverage. If the receiver gets a good inside release, it'll be a new set of downs every time.
Throws, and that one's going to hit the ground, incomplete.
You know, sometimes the toughest throws to make for a quarterback is when he has a wide receiver wide open, and everybody in the stands is saying, throw it, and you aim the football instead of just getting back in rhythm, stepping, and throwing. And that time, he aimed the ball, and it was incomplete.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. Maybe 3 yards that time on the pass.
That's a nice completion. But give the defense a lot of credit. They weren't fooled at all. They were able to hold him to a short gain.
He's going to try to coffin corner this one.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Gets it away. This is a really nice
So really, John Abraham's your cousin, huh?
Too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20.
That's pretty awesome. I remember I was pretty young when he played.
It was a pretty one-sided first quarter.
I can't even remember. It's been a while.
I
was fairly young. He was a beast on an 0-11 team. He ended up being a first-round pick. I don't know why it muted me, muted Sandstorm and everything, but I ended up having to do something anyway. So, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. He's your cousin.
From their own 25-yard line, second down.
Oh crap!
Nice run.
Yes.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's try a play fake. Ugh.
Now he tries to buy some time.
I stepped over the line, didn't I? He picked up the tight end, released him, picked up Dak coming across, then picked me up.
From their own 30.
Mike said he was at a family reunion a couple years back. That's crazy. Can I get an autograph? Yeah, you need to hook us up with some stuff here. Oh, wanted that spin. Oh man, I'm so aggravated right now with that. I wanted that spin, guys.
He's at midfield.
That was going to be a juke. Let's pound the football, boys. I'm going to have to go rewatch that NCAA basketball stream. That's pretty funny. Dang it.
Maybe the 43-yard line. Harris gets 3 yards on the play.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Got to get in touch with him. Would have no problem. That's awesome. Yeah, Abraham's a beast. I remember he got drafted by the Jets, and the Packers were to pick behind him that year. I remember I was highly upset about that.
It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Whoa. Sorry, the cat's she's trying to get involved. Nice catch. Nice catch. Kenyon's starting to turn into a weapon.
It's the
But, you know, As everybody in here knows, Green Bay doesn't exactly follow what I believe to be realistic draft stuff. Give me the block. Dak Joyner. Oh, you got to give me that block on the edge. That was it. Oh, that was it. Harris gets the block. Who is that? Wyman? He's just too far out in front. That was it. That was it, guys. God, that was it. What did I think about the new commit? They picked up a linebacker commitment, right? I saw. Kid looked pretty good. I didn't really watch a whole lot of it. I read something about it earlier. Oh, my. We need him. We need him. And the question is, Muschamp's starting to put together a decent class for 2021. And we are in play. We are in play for a lot of highly rated guys. Will we be able to keep them? Provided. Oh, my. That was the play. But nobody. Oh, my. Nobody blocked him. I think he had to block somebody else. That was the play call. But like I said, will we still get these kids if the season goes sideways?
This is the 12th play of this drive.
He doesn't have any size. I looked a little into him. He looked what I saw. He looked pretty cool. I'm just gonna take a chance here to Dak, baby. Oh!
I'm not so sure he made.
Oh, he's gonna come down with that.
That was a pretty tight area he was trying to throw that one into.
Well, Muschamp likes some undersized linebackers outside of T.J. Brunson. 24/7. Wasn't ideal, but we'll take it. I know, still hope out for, what's his name, Justice Boone, Florida commitment from my hometown.
He just drills this one.
We're still in play for a lot of people, though. But Muschamp's done a good job recruiting, but it's got to translate. I mean, we got another quarterback. It's got to translate into W's now. I mean, there's no more excuses. This is his team. He's put together a pretty good team. There are a lot of questions at receiver. A lot of questions about coaching. We're going to give up the bomb to this Weiss kid.
Now it's 1st and 10 with the defense trying to regroup after giving up the big pass.
Okay, we need somebody to make a play.
Catches it, and that's all. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
Iowa Hawkeyes are going to have an NFL O-line class. That's ridiculous. Quarterbacks going to be sitting back signing autographs. Well, I mean, y'all usually always have some good offensive lines. Actually, the thing you put out are tight ends. Every time I turn around, y'all have a tight end in the draft. Had 2 of them. Was that year before last?
Gets it out in a hurry.
No way. I was about to say.
The pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there
and I don't even want to talk about that Outback Bowl fiasco that happened when Spurrier was here when we went to Tampa and played Iowa. That was awful. We weren't prepared in the slightest. Iowa was a good team that probably was better than that. I mean, better than being in the Outback Bowl. And, a lot of teams, when that happens, they either show up unmotivated and don't care, or they're ticked off and they come to play, and they were the latter. And we paid for it because we weren't prepared. We weren't ready. We didn't show up. Oh, my, just like that. Then I get destroyed by Rambo. Oh, my. They're going to get the touchdown right before the half. Big cornbread fed. Yeah. I said Iowa always has tight ends. They had Hawkinson, Fant. There was another one. There was one this past year, I think. Iowa always has tight ends.
I think the thing, Brad, that I'm seeing is the quarterback's taking advantage of some one-on-one opportunities on the outside for some big plays for this offense.
The score now, 24-14. Short kick, and he'll fair catch this one. The Gamecocks over the years have had great
All right,
quarterbacks.
let's see.
They've got another one. He's proving to be that here in the first half, and he's the true leader of this group right now.
Leadership. You hit the nail right on
We
the
need
head.
to
This
get up
team
to
is
the line.
moving the
Yeah,
football,
Hawkinson
but
and
it has
Fant.
everything to do with this
You're an
young man and what he's been able
Iowa
to do
State
for
fan.
them.
You don't
Because
like it.
Again, he's making great throws.
Yeah, I
He's
understand.
making good
Hey,
checks from line
what's
of
his name?
scrimmage.
Purdy.
The thing that's standing out
Purdy's
to
going to
me
be high on
is
draft
his
boards next
leadership
year,
and
though.
the way this team responds to that leadership, and that's why this team right now has played as well as they have.
Granted, everything's going to be about Lawrence and Fields, but he's going to be up there. I forgot about that Purdue Give me this. Yes.
And they push him out.
That's nasty right there. That right there is nasty. Yeah, Kittle. That's who it was. That's who I was thinking of. I didn't know he went to Iowa to the other day. That's who it was George Kittle. I did not know that.
From the 39-yard line.
That was what I wanted earlier. That right there, that spin move was filthy. Okay, I like this coverage over here for Sydney. Oh, no, 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 no! Ugh.
47. South Carolina's going to take their first time out of the half.
So 14 yards. That'll make it second.
Ran out of time. Ran out of time way too fast. Probably should have dumped it off.
He's scrambling. He throws.
No, I didn't want to float.
Picked off by the
Wow, I didn't want to float it.
There you go. If
Shoulda
you're gonna
hit
come
Y.
back in this game, it's going to start with one play. Maybe that pick is what
Tried
turns things
to
around.
force that because there wasn't a whole lot of time. Should have gunned it to Y.
They come out in a 5-wide set.
Okay.
And down he goes. Right around
Now they're going to take
34.
shots in the end zone.
You can feel it in the air tonight as we're only
Wait a
1.5
wait. Hey,
away from
don't you put that
crowning
on me,
national
Ricky
champion.
Bobby.
Our halftime
That's the end of the
score,
first
and we
half.
welcome you back to the action here, just about set for the second half.
Hey, Blake,
Excellent kick.
at least I took the shot.
And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay? I took the chance. I didn't pass with no time left. Well, I did pass, but
There's got to be some sense of
I-
urgency to this
yeah.
offense right now.
you get what I was
They're
going for.
wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
Okay. Wow, it said screen. I was gonna jump in front of it. Oh well. You have a tight end in the mock drafts. Really?
That makes it second and 2.
Really?
They come out in an empty backfield.
That's the thing I don't get about Green Bay drafting Jordan Love. The quarterbacks in next year's draft are better.
At the 45.
Way better. The quality's better. I mean, I think Burrow's gonna, may be okay, but we had no chance at him. We weren't going to get Tua. I'm not sold on Herbert. I didn't even know who Jordan Love was until like 2 weeks ago. And I mean, the next year you got Trevor Lawrence, you got Justin Fields, you're going to have Brock Purdy. There's another quarterback.
Number 42 on the tackle.
I can't remember the team now. I remember hearing his name, and now I can't remember who the heck it is. But, like, I don't get that. Yeah, Jordan Love had a good year on an 11-2 team 2 years
The
ago.
defense has to be very
but-
frustrated there. They did everything.
Yeah, they'll
They
probably
got
draft
the
one then,
quarterback.
too.
In fact, it
Probably
looked
will.
like they had a chance to bring him down for the sack.
They're spending too much
Somehow
time
he was
trying
able
to
throw the
find
ball
the
away.
next Hall of Fame quarterback instead of putting talent around the one that you have.
Inside the 45.
I don't get it. I don't get it. In 5 years, it'll either... Oh, my, I just got destroyed here. Oh, wow, somebody got laid out. I just got destroyed there.
Down of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Gain of 24 yards. First down.
Oh, yeah, don't forget Bentley. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, big game Bentley, baby. Yeah. Probably draft him in the first round. Just cuz. Get on him. Okay.
Looks to the back and can't connect.
Pretty good effort
I
here
guess
by the
we're going to
quarterback
run a
trying
bunch
to
of... Yeah, with
squeeze
Jalen
that ball
Hurts.
into a tight spot. was incomplete, but he didn't have too many other options.
At least you got some weapons. I mean, at least like you got some weapons. We got Devontae Adams. I like Alan Lazard. I was just hoping that they would get somebody else. But I guess they're really, yes, there we go, baby. Like, I guess maybe they think that Lazard is the 2, or Devin Funchess steps up. But Funchess was hurt last year, but I still don't understand drafting that running back from Boston College. Just because I felt like there were better options on the board.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
But I wanted Lynn Bowden personally. That's who I wanted. Had they draft, I would have taken Brian Edwards, definitely. But I was screaming for us to get Lynn Bowden.
Deep ball.
And
Out there. Got it. Touchdown.
oh my.
That's TD pass
Yeah, the Georgia fan enters the chat, and that's what happens. That's what I'm booing.
That is a great touchdown.
That's what I'm not happy with. Bentley goes to Utah. Yeah, well, Jordan Love is, and I see that's what they want. They want to get that Mahomes because they showed some play he made against LSU. He rolled out, threw it across his body. It went like 50 yards. But a kid had a mediocre season in the Mountain West. Threw 20 touchdowns and 17 interceptions. I mean, that's like what I would do on this game. You know, like I don't get it. And just like that, Oklahoma's back in this game. And they were talking about the throw he made in the LSU game. Do you know he didn't even complete 50% of his passes? He threw 3 picks. No touchdowns. They got blown out. Okay. I actually held A, but... Oh, yeah. Bentley goes to Utah and destroys. Yeah. He will. Yeah, I bet he goes to Utah and does really good. Offense benefits him. They don't play defense out there. He won't have to read defenses, make a lot of decisions. He can just get the ball out. I mean, it's dumb, but it's true. Oh yeah, Jordan Love ain't even. He's not close to Pat Mahomes. It's. Oh crap! I don't know how I got through that. And I ran into my own man. Not good. Not good. He's not Pat Mahomes. He's not gonna be Pat Mahomes. In 5 years, it'll be rated. I mean, it already is now, but it'll be officially rated as the worst draft ever. You effectively wasted. I shanked it. My finger slipped. My finger slipped when I hit the right joystick. But you effectively just cost Aaron Rodgers another ring. 1 game away from the Super Bowl. So, hey, let's just not get any help. Let's just go ahead and draft his replacement. Right, guys? Blew a big lead. You think you've seen it. Look. You've already been through this. Attaboy. Let me bust out. Let me bust out the tank top. Let's go.
Here they kind of put pressure on the quarterback and challenged him to find the hole in the defense. And in this case, he did.
Yeah, you're right. If Love works out, if he works out and ends up being pretty good, the rest of it doesn't matter. Okay, what on this planet just happened? Yeah, if he works out, then yeah, it turns out it's either going to be genius or it's going to be unbearable. It's either going to be genius or it's going to be terrible. There is no in between here. If Love turns out good and our quarterback situation's fixed for the next 10 to 15 years, then yeah, the rest of that draft doesn't matter. But if he's not even on the roster in 4 years and you effectively cut ties with Rodgers here in the next few years, and then he sucks, yeah. You know what I mean? Get on him. Get off the block. Nice tackle. I know you was going for Oklahoma when we played. I was, because I didn't want Oklahoma to play Clemson in the event that they beat Bama that year. because I don't trust Oklahoma. Yes, I was going for Georgia. That was a heck of a comeback too. After the shaky start, a heck of a comeback, heck of a game too. That was a wild game.
Looks a bit unsettled after losing that pass.
But then Bama lost, or Bama beat Clemson that night in a funny game. Yeah, I did. I pulled for Georgia in that game because I thought they matched up better with Clemson, with Chubb and Michelle. Now, how about Jake Fromm dropping to what, the 5th round?
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
Eason going what, 4th round?
The Sooners defense really looked pathetic in that first half. Kirk.
When does Rodgers become a free agent? He has. He signed a big 4-year deal last year, I think. Or he's still got 3 or 4 years left. The problem is, if they unload him, we incur a ridiculous amount of. Yes! Oh! We incur a ridiculous amount of dead cap. But they prorated a lot of his money in it as a signing bonus. So I think next year or the next, I can't remember which one it is. It's either next year or 2022. If they cut him before the start of like the official league year, the 3rd day or whatever, we save a ton of money. We lose like 17 million, but you in the end you end up saving some. You have like 17 million dead cap, but you end up gaining some, if that makes sense. So they could effectively unload him soon. But like if they got like, let's just say they wouldn't, but let's just say today they were like, oh hey, we're trading Aaron Rodgers. We'd probably lose about 30 million in cap. We don't exactly have a lot.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1.
But I want to say it's next year they can unload him and not take a total loss. And see, the problem with all that dead money is that unless I think another team offers to pick it all up, I think that negates a lot of his trade value too. But 1 game away from the Super Bowl, and you know, hey, let's just go ahead and draft for the future, guys. It's a bold strategy. You're so ready to beat Clemson. You're tired of them, Florida and Tennessee. Oh yeah, I'm sick of Florida. We've had Florida on the ropes the last 2 years, and stupid plays cost us from getting it. Coaching, I mean, in terms of last year, okay, and blocks like that. Last year it was more so about the unfortunate events, mainly breaks that did not go our way, and we fell apart. But yeah, Tennessee, I've said this on the stream, dude. Like I've said on the stream, the Tennessee one is the one that like burnt me up the most. He dropped it. We're just falling apart. The Tennessee game's the one that I was the most, because we watched Tennessee lose to BYU, to Georgia State. They were awful, dude. They were awful. If he would have blocked that. And then we go there and lay an egg. Scored on the first play of the game, but laid an absolute egg. And got obliterated. Like that was inexcusable. Completely inexcusable.
I think it says something about the quality of
Scares Sony Michelle fumbled the football late in the game. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was a great game. That Rose Bowl, that was one of the best Rose Bowls.
Steps out of bounds at the 23.
Awesome game. Was it one of them, Chubb just took a direct snap, went like 80 yards, 70, 80 yards, something like that in that game. He needs to forget Green Bay and play with McCaffrey. I think Rodgers finishes his career out somewhere else. I mean, we're past the days that quarterbacks stay at a team their entire career. I mean, look at Brady. Montana didn't. Favre obviously didn't. Peyton never did. The only one I can think of was Elway. I wouldn't be surprising. Yeah, they effectively pretty much just said this isn't your team. Like we are totally. They sent a message to him that this isn't his team anymore. They were preparing for the future, and that's that. I would not be surprised if they don't unload him the next year. Because I was talking to one of my friends who lives in Wisconsin. We were talking about it like this past year they blended the offense to what Mike McCarthy, our old coach, used to do, but I could tell Rodgers wasn't comfortable in it. They're going more and more towards a running game, a power running game. And I got a feeling that if Rodgers struggles and his play declines, even though he still had like not a great year, but had an okay year. I mean, compared to like, Mitch Trubisky, who I think's the worst quarterback in our division. But if he declines again and doesn't have a great year, I think they unload him, especially if he doesn't play ball. I'm really starting to see it. Why does he go? Okay, I was about to say. I mean, yeah. Support the Hall of Fame quarterback. That's what I'm saying. But you just basically just said we don't have a window, like the window's shut. I don't agree with it, but he just stands there. He's gonna get the first. Yep, and breaks the tackle. Yeah, I mean, he was, and I've told my friends this. I still feel like Mike McCarthy's last year, I felt like Rodgers was sabotaging stuff. I really did. I felt he was. There was a lot of, we're getting shredded here. I felt like Rodgers was sabotaging play calls. There was reports of it that like McCarthy was, because Mike McCarthy called the plays. He would send in the play, and Rodgers was like, "Oh, that's stupid. We'll just do this." Rodgers wanted all the credit when it went right. But, of course, when it went wrong, yeah, fired the coach. Nice tackle. It's going to be dumb, though, because, I mean, like, Rodgers is going to go somewhere else, and he's going to have that chip on his shoulder and be tired of it and probably just go off. It's really dumb. He'll probably go to New England. That's probably why they didn't draft a quarterback. They're just waiting. Got the 12 jersey waiting for him.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Like, I really wouldn't be surprised. And I mean, like, a lot of people compare it to the Favre thing. It is similar and it is a little different because Favre was so wishy-washy with retiring. But in the same sense, a lot of people thought, let's surround Favre with talent. That's a big stop, though, guys. That's a huge stop. But, I mean, yeah, and then Favre just kept going back and forth like, I am retiring, I'm not retiring, and I am retiring, I'm not retiring. And Rodgers was supposed to be the was in line for the #1 overall pick, and the 49ers took Alex Smith, and Rodgers just happened to fall right to us. We didn't really have like a defined need. It was just a best player available, and they took him. I didn't agree with it per se at the time because I remember it, but it was the right decision in that sense. But okay, we got to step it up. I got to start playing. But yeah, they clearly sent the message. This isn't Rodgers' team anymore. He's not the future. He already knows he's not the future, but the next 3 to 4 years is about getting it ready. Oh wow, I had Wyman. I can't throw it across my body though. I had him. It sucks. It sucks as a Green Bay fan, but nothing we can do about it. Yeah, Like if Belichick and all them, if he went there, that'd be disgusting. Although I'd argue we probably have better weapons than them currently, but at least he'd be in a system that actually appreciates it. Yeah, what if Belichick just puts in a no name Yeah, because don't they have like Jared Stidham? What if he picks up like Andy Dalton? Well, they can't pick up Winston. He got picked up by the Saints. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Yeah, he picks up like. What if he picks up Cam and just takes him to the Super Bowl? Because I mean, you know, New England's defense is going to be good.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
That was never the problem. They just didn't have no weapons. I should have kept that.
Before he could get back to the line.
Yeah, Brady. Yeah, Brady was a no-name. Brady wasn't even the full-time starter at Michigan. He split time. That's why he was a 6th-round draft pick. And yeah, they're not picking up Cam. It's kind of funny Cam's not even getting picked up. Winston signed with the Saints. What was it, a 1-year deal? I'm going to try to go screen to the wide side here. But yeah, it won't happen with Cam. Cam's got too much of an ego, and I don't see Belichick putting up with that crap.
He's tackled at the 40. That screen pass nets maybe 5 yards.
He hates Cam. I want to hit this. It'd be crazy with a no-name. If he does, like, scrambling
around. He sails it long.
What a catch by Dak.
Man, that was an impressive looking play. When you can slice apart a defense like that,
Let's go.
it puts a seed of doubt in their minds.
I'm glad I gunned that. A healthy Cam is an MVP, but when he can't step into a throw his shoulder, oh yeah. Yep, that's true. Oh wow, Wyman was open. Nice catch. Mike Wyman. Yeah, it's true. Cam, you could tell Cam's shoulder was all messed up. They downplayed the injury when it was obvious he was in pain and he wasn't 100%. It was so obvious. Kevin Harris with another one. Let's go. And shut out the whole second half. We were up 24-7 in this game. All right, got the lead back. Let's hit it.
And he hits the PAT. For a touchback.
Boy, this has been a fun game to watch.
Cam was hurt after that dirty play. Oh, yeah, I remember that. What was that? Was that TJ Watt?
Whoever has the ball last, my guess will be the
I think it was.
Both teams realize that when
Yeah, if Cam worked as hard at his game than he did with his clothing and style on Instagram, he might have done more. Yeah. It's true. Pick it. Oh, they both went for it. I couldn't take control of him fast enough. That was it.
Only to be dropped.
From their own 25-yard line, it's second down.
Let's go defense. Big tackle there. He put his helmet right into Cam's shoulder. Yeah, that was what, 3 years ago? 3 years, 2017, I think it was. They didn't call a flag on it. Wasn't that? That was a night game. That was a prime time. Blow him up. Wow. Yes, they got him. The game bailed me out on that. He tripped. That's a big stop, guys.
Amos is back deep to return the punt.
I don't know why the announcers aren't talking in this game. It's kind of weird.
Amos takes it to 25.
Okay.
Tackle at the 32.
Return for a gain of 7 yards.
You know this is a real crucial time in the game.
All right,
Still
this
go
one,
either way.
this one's been a lot closer than I
A
thought
little
it was
more
going to
than
be,
2
but
minutes to go in the fourth
especially
quarter.
after the start.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Gain of 4 yards.
And
The
it's
Sooners
crazy to
taking
think
their
that
first time
Marshawn
out of the
Lloyd
half.
was our 1,000-yard rusher our first season, just destroyed, and then it's kind of an afterthought now. Was
It's
taken
second
over
down,
by
6
Zaquandre
yards to
White
go.
our second
Ball on
season,
the
and then
36-yard line.
this season Kevin Harris took the starting role. Oh, I should have kept going. Wow,
Makes it out to maybe
got
the
stuck.
39-yard
Couldn't go
line.
wide.
Lloyd gets 3 yards on the carry. Oklahoma's gonna
Yeah, if
have
I'd
to use
stayed
their
wide, I
second
had
out
it.
of the
I didn't
half.
think he was going to get that block. All right, 3-man front. We got to get this. Push, push, push. Yes! That's huge. That's huge.
From their own 42-yard line. First down.
Good block by Lloyd. Oh,
Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
all right. That's gonna
That brings up second.
that's gonna milk some clock. Come on, boys. Milking that clock. Kevin Harris, baby.
The 40.
Muscle.
He's fired.
Kevin Harris. That's how you end it. That's a good block on the edge. I don't know what that was, but hey, we will take it. Kevin Harris.
Ball on the 27-yard line. Just over a minute in the fourth quarter.
Marshawn Lloyd.
He makes his way out to about the
Let's
12.
go. Iowa State loses a tough one to Oregon. Assuming that was probably in the Fiesta Bowl. Yeah, Marshawn Lloyd with the exclamation point. Welcome back. Let's do it.
Well, with that score, now
Let's
it's
do
up
it.
to the defense, and they're well aware that maybe
Nice
one
blocking.
stop
I got
is
the
gonna
edge that time. Cincinnati beats Ohio State. That's a tough break. Boom. 38-27, guys. Let's do it. All right, what's up, Osta Boss? Oh,
I'm sure there are a lot of fans out there hoping.
all right,
to
up
hear
by
it.
11.
I seriously doubt we're going to see one today.
Get on him. No, okay.
He gets rid of this one.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game.
24
But they got
seconds
excellent
away
pressure on
from a
that throw.
three-peat.
Second down. 10
Boomer
to go.
Sooner.
Ball on the 25.
Yeah, Boomer Sooner here. Boomer Sooner, 3 years in a row, baby. Get on him. Okay.
Tackle made at about the 47-yard line. That last catch gives him 100 yards receiving.
Even when he isn't open, the quarterback will still throw him the ball and just let him make a play. It really shows the trust that the quarterback has with his receiver.
The spike will stop the
All right,
clock.
15 seconds left. If they get this touchdown,
That makes it second and 10.
I'm gonna be a little upset. Let's go rabbit package. Let's go cover 4 to cover
From
the
their own
deep.
47-yard line.
You see this
Second down.
defense? If somebody gets behind us,
Throws complete. He's got
tackle.
room to work. And
That's
he
a big
gets some
tackle.
yards at the 49.
That's a tough break.
On the tackle at the 49-yard line.
That's your ball game.
That'll make it 35.
That's it. That's your ball game, boys. Cockadoodles get it done. We're up 24-7. Somehow blew the lead. Like to choke this game away, but we get it done in the end. Defense stepped up.
Carolina is the national
Will Muschamp, the GOAT, with three natties. Even Dabo, Father Dabo himself can't say that in this ball game. Dabo, get out of my game. Get out of my game, Oklahoma. This is my natty. 3 years in a row, baby. You got it. Go Mountaineers. Hey, there you go. I work with a guy that big West Virginia fan. There you go, boys. You better not be talking about Appalachian State. Yeah, I like to choke this game away. I really did. I like to choke this game away. Let's see. Let's wrap this puppy up. Kevin Harris had a lot of short runs. See, we're up 24-7, looking like we were in really good shape. Oklahoma got the touchdown. Then the first half, then opened the second half with one. Tied the game up, then took the lead. We had to drive down the field, got the touchdown, got the stop, put it away. Oh, you did? Yeah, I see that, Austin Boss. Appreciate that. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Appreciate the love. Yeah, we like to up 24-7 thinking we were in total control. Not a big game from Luke Doty. We threw the pick on the tip pass, trying to get something before the half. I know Blake wasn't pleased. What a game for K. Harris. That's a ball game right there. 24 carries, 123 yards, 3 touchdowns. Nice game from Travion Kenyon. Caught the 79-yarder in the first drive. Dak Joyner and Sid Rice, pretty similar stats. Wyman, 4 catches. Never really got that screen game going today. Really pleased with Jordan Rose and Dylan Wanham today. Felt like Jordan Burch was held in check. He did have the 1 sack, 2 tackles for a loss. I mean, Burch and Pickens had the 1. I know we dropped a couple of picks. Pass rush wasn't dominant. Ended up with 483 to their 413. Had 200 yards on the ground. They ripped us apart through the air, but really good on third down. Red zone defense, pretty solid, holding them to 2 field goals. We had to settle for the 1. Like I said earlier, we had to pick. Had a good bit of first downs. I don't know if we could play Madden. They were talking about me downloading NBA 2K20 and downloading that NCAA mod, which I forgot that it's on Game Pass. So I'm gonna look into that. We're gonna look in. I'm gonna download it here shortly and download that mod. Start a season. That's what Blake and Ryan said they kind of wanted to see, and I think we may alternate that. And yeah, we may do some Madden later. But Blake was saying something about if I go live, like if I do this stream and then turn it off and then go to the Xbox One, they don't get notifications that I went live a second time. So I'm gonna have to find a way to rectify that. May just plug it straight into the Xbox One. But I'm gonna look into that 2K20 tonight. We're gonna do the off season here first. We'll set it up, but yeah, I'm gonna look into it and see if I can download the mod, pick the teams, and yeah, I may play a few games offline because I'm sure I'm gonna be really bad at it. I don't think I could be worse than someone, but Olinsky with that one pass against Tennessee that was beast. Luke Doty finishes with 4,300 yards, 42 touches, 16 picks. So we did get the over on the picks. And he got cheated out of the Heisman. Kevin Harris did finish with 1,000. I told you Doty was going to get 1,200 yards. I called that. Kevin Harris with 23 touchdowns, got him 1,000, almost 5 yards a carry. Did all that, and his long was 27, and that was in the last game. I think we had 2,000-yard receivers. Yep. Dat Joyner and Sidney Rice. Sidney averaged 20 yards a catch. Mike Wyman with a nice season, averaged 20 yards a catch. Kenyon really came on late. Big season for Dak. I think he had not as big as his first year. Averaged 20 yards a catch and had 10 touchdowns. But we had to compliment this time. We had Sidney, which was big. Nice year for Rosendo Lewis his senior year. Powers kid was a beast, a freshman. This kid was a beast. I almost didn't start him. Jordan Burch with 32 sacks, 53 tackles for a loss. Not too bad. Didn't have an assisted tackle. He's only got one forced fumble. That's a little weak. Fitton had 14 his first year as a starter. Zach Pickens finished with 12. Pretty good. Didn't really have a ton of picks. Cam Smith, Johnny Dixon, 4-piece. Jamie Robinson kind of fell off in the nickel spot. No picks. Johnny Dixon had the big play in the SEC championship game. Picked off the pitch on the option. Doty finished number 1 in passing. Rice finished 13th. Sure, we had all the tackles, probably all the sacks too, yeah. Not really close on interceptions. Maybe get up with someone and they host it so everyone will follow that person. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's it's a pretty good idea. Let me finish. Let me do end of the bowl season. Yeah, that's a good idea. I want to make sure everybody gets like the notification if we do it. But I could cut it off. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, Blake, we could. I'm gonna download 2K when I get off of here. I don't know how long it's gonna take, and then I gotta download the mod. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that tonight. But I was thinking about playing a game or two of Madden if you guys wanted to tune in and just chat, talk some foosball, and watch me not throw picks with Aaron Rodgers. See what I could do. I was thinking about starting it over though, so everybody can see it from the beginning. Make sure Brian Edwards is on the Raiders, but I don't know. I was 7 games into it. I uploaded the 2021 draft class. May draft Jake B in the 4th round. How long does this thing take? Well, Muschamp. All right, what do we got? We got JB here. Pretty sure Kevin Harris smashed a record for touchdowns. That was DeMarcus Ware, wasn't it? Or no, he played at Troy. Never mind, he played at Troy. That's Derek Thomas. Yeah, he broke Marshawn Lloyd's record. Already smashed Marshawn Lloyd. That was Marshawn Lloyd. Luke Doty breaks Todd Ellis's record. I couldn't even break Todd Ellis's interception record. Threw like 70 picks. Doty broke Tannehill's record, which I think Bentley smashed in real life. Dak Joyner breaks Jeffrey's record, which, as you know, Brian Edwards broke. Dak Joyner broke Jeffrey's record, which, as you know, Brian Edwards broke. Oh, no, Brian Edwards didn't break the, what was it? Brian Edwards didn't break the touchdown. He broke the yardage. JB breaks his own record. JB extends his record. Let's take a look at the bowls. Okay, Blake. Yeah, we can do that, buddy. We'll see. We'll take a look. I may try to set it up on the same TV, and I can just switch out the HDMI cables. I don't have to get off the stream. I mean, I'm talking about like for tomorrow. That way, I can just plug it to HDMI. We'll just have a second of be right back, and then I'll set it up. Shouldn't take but a minute. I have to set my Xbox up. Let's look at the scores. I want to see the bowls. Let's see. Glad Air Force showed up. Okay, so beat Oklahoma, 3rd straight year. Mississippi State. I remember Marshall was ranked. They're not even ranked anymore. Beef O'Brady's Bowl. Tennessee loses a tough one in the Music City. LSU drops one to North Texas, finishes 6-7. Yeah, I'm gonna do the offseason now. A&M beats Miami in the Chick-fil-A Bowl. Wow, A&M was 6-6 playing an 11-2 Miami team. Wisconsin beats Auburn in the Gator. Ole Miss smashes Illinois in the Outback. Florida beats Penn. I'm sick of Florida. Beats Penn State in the Capital One. That's basically us back when we were 11-win team. Nah, Kentucky loses in the Cotton, and our friends lose to Bama in the Discover Orange Bowl. North Carolina destroys Bowling Green. Military Bowl. We're 8-4 going into that. Florida State obliterates Utah State. That's an interesting Belt Bowl matchup. Boston College beats Rutgers in a tough one. Virginia Tech plays Notre Dame. Of course they do. We already saw that one. Louisville beats Washington in the Sun Bowl. We already saw that one. Pittsburgh beat Iowa in the Dallas. I can't even see it. Heart of Dallas Bowl. We already saw that one. Let's see my man's. We already knew Iowa State. Yeah, lost a tough one in the Fiesta Bowl. Lost a shootout. Stupid Oregon had to lose that game. Otherwise, we would have played. I was looking forward to play Oregon in the national title. Remind me when we set up the schedule, guys, that we're scheduling Oklahoma in the season. I'm not playing them in the national title. I was looking real forward to playing them, but remind me to schedule Oklahoma, and schedule it late. That way we don't have to keep playing them. Look at Will Muschamp. All right. So let's see. Let's see what we got here. Explore other options. I mean, I'd hope so. If Will Muschamp was like this, do you think the negative people would still have something negative to say after winning 3 straight national titles? They'd probably still be crying. Nah, he got fired. Nah, look who's third on the list. Ryan McClendon, head coach of Arkansas. I understand Daryl Dickey. Herm Edwards. That's the only 2. I think we'll stay at South Carolina. I don't know about you guys. I think we'll stay at South Carolina. Wait, I already hit that button. Bears signed Ted Ginn on a one-way deal. 1 year. Yes, we know. Panthers just signed. Oh, Schofield. It's interesting. We got a new offensive and defensive coordinator. Of course, they have that same coach. They hired Bob Shoop. Brian McClendon got fired at Arkansas, and they hired Bob Shoop. Dino Baller. Of course, they signed Mullen to an extension. They hired that Rudzinski. Moorhead stayed. So we hired Tim Lester and Ron Roberts. Okay. They had Mike Leach. Or they got Mike Leach. Interesting. Very interesting, guys. Alright. So let's look at the players leaving. What? How is he declaring he don't even play? Oh, no. Absolutely not. Wow. Got some people leaving. We do not want this kid to leave. Oh, great. This is our great running back. Wow, we didn't get our running back. We're not going to keep him. Yep.